Hey up everybody, hope you're all good. Right, today I will be making a nice soup. I was talking to Man the other day and I says like I ain't done a soup for ages, so I'm going to do one. And it's a lentil and bacon soup, so it's still reasonably healthy and low carbish. So I will show you the ingredients and we'll get cracking. Okay, so we will need 1 teaspoon of olive oil, 75 grams of smoked back bacon, which is chopped, 1 onion, finely chopped. I've not got a big onion, or any onion, it's just 2 shallots. So 1 red pepper, finely chopped, 1.5 litres of either chicken or vegetable stock. I've just used 2 chicken stock cubes and 1500 mils of water. So yeah, 1 sweet potato, peeled and diced, 1 garlic clove, 1 bay leaf, sprig of thyme, and 200 grams of red lentils, plus salt and pepper. So it's a nice, easy, simple one. As always with me, I do try and keep it simple. So, right, we'll get cracking with it. Okay, so I've got my pan like on a medium sort of heat. My olive oil is in there, and I'm going to go in with my bacon, which I've just chopped up. This is smoked back bacon. That is going in there, along with our onion / shallots. I'm using shallots. Right, going in there. Make sure we get them all in. And our red pepper, which I've just diced up. That's going in as well. So we're going to saute these over a medium heat. Get this sizzling. I haven't left it on long enough to preheat, but yeah, about 5 minutes until the bacon's starting to cook down and the peppers and the shallots are starting to soften. So we'll come back when it's at that stage. All right, so as you can see, again, yes, it's one of my bugbears again, and I know I should try and get my bacon somewhere or meat somewhere else, but it's supermarket back bacon and there's a bit of liquid coming out of the bacon, so this may take a little longer than 5 minutes if you're using supermarket bacon. It's just slightly annoying. So I'll come back when these are done. Okay, so most of that has now evaporated. I've just let the liquid evaporate out of it, and it's just frying away nicely now. Pepper and the shallots have wilted down, and the bacon's just sitting there, lovely jubbly. Right, so the next thing to go in is our sweet potato, which I've just diced into small chunks. And our garlic, which I've just sliced thinly, and our 200 grams of red lentils in there. So I'm just going to stir that around for about a minute. Let everything sort of like marry together. Let them all mingle. They're single and they're ready to mingle. You get the picture. You want to try and get the cubes of potato roughly about the same size, just so they cook evenly, that's all. But it doesn't take long to cook, and I suppose with this you can cook it a little bit longer if needs be. So that's coming along nicely. Right, next to go in is our stock. Our 1.5 litres of stock with 2 chicken stock cubes. You can do it with veg stock as well. If you've got fresh, if you've got proper chicken stock or vegetable stock, even better. But I've made that with just 2 stock cubes and 1.5 litres, like I said, of liquid. So we're now going to bring this back up to the boil. Actually, before I bring it up to the boil, I'm going to put in, I nearly forgot there, our bay leaf and our little sprigs of thyme are going in there as well. They're going in. Plus, I'm not going to go too heavy with the salt because the stock cubes are quite they're quite full of salt. So I'll test it when it's done and see if it needs any more. But I am going to put a generous amount of pepper in there because we love pepper in our soups and stews and on most things really. So give that a bit of a stir. Obviously we're going to have to fish out the bay leaf and the thyme stalks after it's cooked, if we can manage to. So that's nicely stirred around now. So we're just waiting for that to come up to the boil basically. Okay, so that is now coming up to the boil. So I'm going to turn that down to a medium heat. I'm going to slap the lid on and set the timer for 20 minutes. Right, so that has had 20 minutes and it is looking good. I've turned the heat off. I'm going to let it cool down. I've just fished out the bay leaf and I'm not going to show you me doing it, but I'm going to fish out the rest of the stalks from the thyme. And then, look, there's a little bit there, look. There's a little bit, 1 stalk. So I'm going to carry on doing that, and you can either leave this as it is and leave it chunky or blend it. I think I'm going to blend it. So I'll come back to you. I'm going to let it cool down a bit, obviously, before I do that. Right, okay, so as you can see, I've fished all of it out as far as I know. That's all done. So I'm going to go in with my blender. You can leave it like this if you want to. I'm going to blend this up. So in we go. Right, you get the idea. I'm going to just carry on with that until it's smoothish. So there we go. I've just blitzed it. It's nice and smooth now. You can half and half it and keep some chunky and some smooth. It's entirely up to you. But there it is, my version of lentil and the bacon soup. So it's taste testing time for Betty Boy. Right, so let us dig in. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Lovely and thick, heartwarming soup. Perfect for this weather. It's a bit dank and miserable out there and wet. So here we go. Wow, that is good. I just put a touch more salt in there just before I served it. But that is absolutely perfect. If you can see that, look. Just nice thick cut in the spoon. Tastes absolutely amazing. With a sweet potato in there. Obviously it's not keto, but it is a low carb soup. Filling, nutritious, and delicious. I'm getting the pepper coming through there. There's still a few little bits, but not much. Well, I haven't quite blended it, but my God, that is nice. A nice simple one for you to try. Absolutely delicious. Right, so once again, thank you everybody for watching. Keep liking if you can. If you're watching the video, press like, it really helps us. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, it really helps us. Keep all your lovely comments coming, all your recipe ideas, and just thank you all so much for the love. It's really appreciated. It makes the hard work worthwhile. So I will leave you guys for now, and I will catch you very, very soon. So I'll say bye for now.